and try to make sure that you can practice them. Now, I'll try to give some kind of an indication of what I'm doing. This technique, he steps in, and I'm standing in the normal at ease position. He steps in, and I clear it this way. 1, 2. This is just a clearing block. A little this way. My fists are closed, though, because I don't want to catch it this way. I want to catch it here. I shift here, and I lower my body, and I hit one this way. Now I move my body, again feeling my back ankle, driving out this back ankle. Driving out the back ankle here. Now from here, I shift my body a little bit, and I bring the knee to the middle of the thigh. 1, 2. I then let loose of this hand. I hit him with a ridge hand here, dropping him down to the floor. And then I stomp him. Boom. So to make the pantomime the actions, 1. Steal. Okay. Here, watch the technique. Watch. Hey. Yes. See, I'm not making a big. You all right? See again. I was like 1, 2. Now, my action. You see? And if he's dropping, I can get him on the way down if I'm fast. But see, if you're really strict with this, catching him fast. But I'm moving my car this way. So it's really important that you learn the position this way, all right? Okay. If I'm kicking the legs, I'm not going to go this way. I'm going to catch my body and I'm going to pivot 1, 2, like that. It's the same thing if you're standing here and he's moving forward and I'm going to kick here. This is a good kick, but it really is slow. So most of the kicking here is done with the body coming this way. 1, 2. They come up on an angle, angularly by throwing my foot. It's called a pick kick. When this pick kick is done, 1, 2, you set it over here. And right from this angle before you turn, you back kick. And then you turn, boom. And right from here, take the knee, go back down again, and to give it again to stop. Very simple action. He makes the technique, and I slip off here. 1, 2. Actually, that's not a very good kick. 1, 2 is better. I put it over here. Now, some people turn it all the way, but for my kicking, my foot was picked from here too, see? Like I would do, remember we were doing the kicking? 1, 2, from here. Then 2, 3, 4, down. Now watch again. I'm standing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got it? Now, what you want, this is going to be the mistake you're going to make, and I know it just as sure as the dickens, is that when this kick comes here, 1, 2, you have to get way over here. So the foot is 1 this way, and then hit, down you go. How about it? I'm hitting too hard?
No, it's just the same spot every time.
Watch, do it fast. Then stop. Where's the stop? Okay, that's way. Okay, now a neck oscillage, Brian, is a cat stance. And this cat stance, I'm standing here, and he moves. I go. Remember, first time we moved this way. 1, right? And then we moved this way with a kick, didn't we? See, the first movement was this way. The second movement was this way. The third movement is this way. Now you can see what I'm talking about? Left hand, right foot, right hand. It's that sequence. So we attach. 1, 2, and I kick. Now I'm falling in a cat stance, and there's the proof of my stance. 45 degrees. As a matter of fact, I'm almost on the line, right? Watch again. 1, 2. Now from here I hit. Now, I'm hitting a different angle this time. So I'm hitting a little bit lower. I go 1, 2, and I continue with the same action again. But the hard thing here, the difficult thing here, is the cat stance. Two. That's the angular technique. One. Okay. Dim mock systems. In the dim mock systems, which are the death touch, kicking under here was a death touch. Kick under here, the guy would die, fundamentally. Probably from some kind of embolism or something like that. But kicking under here is really dangerous. You don't kick in the armpits with a pair of shoes. It's not the thing to do. And Bob Trias, if you'd ever grab him like this, he'd lose his mind. He says, you're trying to kill me, you know? Because that's just sort of mythology. But that is the traditional death touch spot. And that's what you put your toe right there. Now, the reason I'm not letting you really learn these things and review them, because these are linked. I don't want them to be known as standalone techniques. I want these things to be known as a fundamental, basic through. See, so I want you to be confused in your mind as to which one is. Because when you do something, I want you to do it. I don't want you to do the technique. I want you to do what's available. So I want a degree of confusion. So when I run these, I run them by a piece and run back again. So that we don't learn number one, number two, number three. You teach it that way, but you don't let them do it too long because we want the techniques to be sort of combined in your mind. Right? Like if you listen to Beethoven's Fifth again, you go da-da-da-da, da-da-da, like that way, right? But it doesn't do it the whole time. I mean, you don't concentrate on it. You have to listen to the rest of the symphony because the Beethoven's Fifth is the whole symphony. Now, this technique here, I'm standing here like this. He attacks and I shift. Boom, just like that. I shift. The hand probably should be better held here. Now for your drill on this, you'll step through here and hit this way. Then you reach out and hit the foot this way. And then from here, you can do what needs drilled. But I usually come back from here and hit this way again and follow down to the thing. However, this is a Tanio Tosh throw. So when I'm hitting here, 1, 2 like this, I may just simply from here hit him and put my foot here and sit on him. Now the way that looks actually, can you follow on this, Bob? Okay, take the glasses off. Drop him here. See, now watch it again. Watch how easy that is. I'd rather you sit down where you're hitting him down with your hand. Don't hit him down. Take him down. That's not the correct throw. That's correct. Okay, got it? Now it's instantaneous. Watch how fast this is. He's really going to attack fast. He's just like that. Now, this is a dangerous technique, and don't try it in the gym because you see, what's the spot here? If you notice, that's where his head hit. And on concrete, that was quite damaging. You be careful with throwing people on concrete. Their head hits. Now, I know a friend of mine, Henry Ippons, he was with the Hip Boys that used to work for me, and they were with E.L. Marting. And E.L. Marting's boy made a pass at Henry Ippons. Ippons smacked him in the mouth. This was years ago when that wasn't, that was what was done. Stupid people. But anyway, he hit him in the mouth, and the guy fell back and hit his head on the curb and killed him. You know, Marting had that big real estate company, you know, a huge real estate company. And a big modern house going out, you know, Spanish-style house going out Merriman Road. And so they put the kid in jail for 10 years. Okay. Now, if you hit somebody like that and they bump their head, the chances are, unless you're a really good person and really wonderful in your community and not smoking the grass or snorting coke and you have all kinds of the sheriff and everybody to vouch for you, you're gone. You're going to spend a couple of years assault with a deadly weapon. Isn't that right? You'll go away. So you be careful taking people down. And in here, be careful. There's no floor. Don't drop them. Just don't do it. Okay, that's forbidden technique in kids' judo, and so you be really careful with that one. The back of the head hits the floor, and that's what jars the brain. It's not good even here. But that throw is there. So the way we will perform that so that you can Bob, your glasses. The way you can do that to understand it is he attacks me, and we'll just slip the thing to the side. 1, 2, right over 1, I'm stepping through 2, and I'm behind him. I have the leg here. Now, from this position, knowing from our judo techniques, I can just sit on him. Right? Okay. Practice. Watch my action, how I'm trained for this. Watch. Watch the action again. 1. See? See, this is real simple. 1, 2, 3. I'm just stepping inside, see? 1, 2. This is what you're not doing, see? 1. Try it once. Just a punch here. 1. Forward, Michael. Yeah, it's just so simple. You're here, you hit 2. Yeah, it's not complicated. See, well, I'm hitting here again. 1, 2. And you can make this really complicated. And every time these first 7 or 6 are linked, he attacks me, and I go 1, 1, 2. I'm coming this way, 2. Can you guys see it? Where you can see it. He attacks, and I jam it. 1, 2. Now the reason for that is because he attacks me. Punch with the other hand. Doesn't make any difference. I got this hand available to cross block or whatever, but he's not going to punch right now, so I'm going to block 1, 2 right now. And then this, as I'm shifting my body, it's a vertical hand punch this way. I keep shifting, 1, 2. I turn, and he's thrown. It's a really basic technique. I do it very slowly. 1, 1, 2. Now you notice I'm not doing this. Punches are 3. Make sure these punches are delivered with a, see? It's like all the punches. He punches for me. 1. Make sure they're quality punches. Because right now they're not quality. You know that, right? Okay, go. Oh, wait a minute. Let's look at that fast. Do it in the jump. Okay, that's all right. Go. No, watch. No, not that way. Watch. I'm slipping this way. 1, 2. On the straight. I'm not moved out to the side at all. Now from this one, I hit here. And then from here, I catch a... I'm moving. I keep moving. Every time you see these, you see a little more, you know? Yeah. No, go watch. When he's attacking me, I'm standing here, and he attacks, see? And I essentially jam a technique. I'm going in, as David would say, I'm moving this way. My hand, punch for me. 1 this way, and then moving it this way. So watch the technique. 1, 1. I'm on the inside, say, of the technique. Now from here, I shift my body, and I hit 1. But I start moving away now. See, because when I'm moving, after I've hit here, I start the moving away process. 1, 2. So make sure that this link, that after he starts his moving, okay? Watch. There's another variability here. John, get over here. And he's going to, come here. No, you come here and work with us. Watch. This is like, you know, I mean, let's look at it this way, that I'm a really haunchy. But these guys are, John's a world champion. These guys are really some of the very, very best in the world. And everybody is Shihan, they wouldn't dare, but I call him John. And he's training here with you. Like all the masters here are training here with you. See, the advantage are, this is a family. And I'm the grandpa. Everybody to me is younger. And if you're your uncle or your father, they're Mr. Or your aunt. Okay, come up here. I don't like the word aunt, but okay, now show him the back kick with it. You see how the back kick falls? Do it once more. Get over here. I'm sure you want to do it one more time. See? So you can combine these in a furtherance. So sometimes you get, so the angularity of this is so important. So when he's punching for me, I don't want to shift too much off to that side. See, I want to stay here, 1, 2, and I want to stay here because when I hit, then, even if he moves back, move back. I can even go this way, 1, 2, and kick him from here. Try that one. Don't kick him though. You see, so we have these variety of techniques available as finishes, and they all fit together. Now, that technique is actually one of the further ones. Okay, now, try this again another minute. Your basic technique. Don't drift off to the left. Stay to the right. There's different concepts in the martial arts. And one, this is the concept of the inside return. Now, he just standing, come here. He just punches for me. Brings his hand back. See, watch. See what I'm doing? Because we have that idea. That's what this clapping the hands does. You understand it? So when he punches for me, now, I drop my belt. I hit him. I really hit, vertical fist. See, I drop my body. I watch my body. My ankles are actually down as far as they'll go. I come up here, and I rise, and I'm fully risen. I shift slightly to the front, and I take this leg that direction. One, goes out. Head comes down, and I hold it. Now, in this case, when he's being thin enough, I'll grab my hand and I'll lock it this way. Now watch again. Once more. I didn't drop that time. If I want to drop, it's different. Timing is different. This is very simple. When he's coming here, one, bring your body hand back. One, I'm hitting this way. One, two. See, one, this way. One, two. And I drop my body. Hit three. Up four, and I bring the knee sideways. Now watch the back foot shift. Hit, one, two, and I got it. Okay, now that's what it looks like. Work with John, let's show it.
You want me to do it?
Yeah. Okay, John, you do it, Brian. Okay, now be careful, don't hurt anybody. Again, this is the bounce off. He punched it for me. One, that hand. See, one, I hit low. Grab by the throat, shifting my leg here. See, the back is 100, then I get the knee, and I go. Now, if he doesn't leave his head back, one, two, one, I'm hitting here. Then I'm hitting here. You're not this time. Doesn't make any difference, okay? For number 7. This one here is always very, very hard to do for some reason or other. I have not the vaguest idea why the difficult positioning of this technique. But he is, Brian, do a roundhouse kick. One. We use that action all the time. This bypass action of 1, 2 has been done since the cows came home. Get out here. Good Pennsylvania Dutch thing, right? So when I want to move on him and he makes his action, I'll move this way. So when he's attacking me, I go 1, 2. Now, this time, unfortunately, he's going to punch. And I'm moving, I go 1, 2. And I hit here, 2, like this, and then from here I throw. Watch how it looks. Now, I know I'm going to do it with you. He moves 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, shoot. Just like that. Okay, it's not complicated. Do it again. I'll do it from the other, from the other side. He attacks me, and I step in, boom. I hit here, and I hit here. And then I do an uchimata. Don't throw. Don't make the throw. I'm stepping in, 1, 2, 3. Getting in is difficult. Do it. That's nice, isn't it? There's a really important caveat here to watch. When he's attacking me, and I come from, and I'm moving in this way, I'm close, I'm here. I'm so close. And after I hit him too, and when I go to throw him, my foot is coming up here on the inside to make sure I get a rollover, a technique. See, I'm close. One, and if you're standing back, come back up here again. If you're standing back, like this position here, and you're trying to take that leg, the guy just opened the leg up. See, so when he attacks me, watch my body position. One, two, I'm here. I'm right on top of him. Close enough. Now, this also works like he goes to grab my shoulder. See, 1, 2. And then I go, and then I hit here. And then also, it doesn't make any difference about the shoulder. So sometimes this works as a very strong counterattack. See. Okay, number 8 continues the sequence. When you know all the slipping block, you guys come in close enough you can see. You know the slipping block here, he punches. I slip the block here. But I'm going to do it with a chicken's beak. Because actually, this is not a BAP. We're going to do that. Lance, is it? You were hit with that, right? You howled, didn't you? Okay, so I stand from here. 1, 2. Now, he draws his hand back fast. See, again. I'm fast, but this time he brings it back. I hit here. See, again. 1, 2. Now the action's, hand comes right from here. They do it again slowly. 1, 2, 3, and of course off the arm, 1, 2. Now it's really hard to control, so you have to sort of control this one, because this is actually almost uncontrollable. It's off the arm. Remember, that's again this action, and when the hand's on its way, it's really just difficult to stop it here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I step my body down below him here.